Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this video today. We're going to be talking about the coolest champion in MCOC, all the puns intended. That is Iceman. Honestly, I really like Iceman. I'm a really big fan of this character. I've been hoping for him to get buffed for a very long time because Iceman in the comics is an Omega level mutant, which means he is very, very strong. Magneto is also an Omega level mutant. So, these guys should both be very, very powerful in MCOC. And Iceman, lately, it's been lacking that. So he finally got buffed. So let's go ahead and talk about that buff. So a few things have changed. So his immunities have been updated. Before, Iceman was the very first champion to ever introduce tri-immunities into MCOC. So that's bleed immunity, poison immunity, and incinerate immunity. So at the time, no other champion had 3 immunities. So it wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense for him to start with 4, and they just skipped the whole 3. So I think that's the main reason why they omitted the cold snap immunity from him at launch. But now there's champions that just have a laundry list of immunities, so now it doesn't matter. But now Iceman, he still has that incinerate, bleed, and poison immunity, but additionally he's immune to cold snap and frostbite effects, so he can counter himself. And the icing on the cake, the cherry on top of all this, which slightly annoys me, he has Nova Flame immunity. So now, when I used to go on my big rants talking about Human Torch, and now I think he's one of the best characters in the entire game, I used to say one of my biggest points of arguing for Human Torch was no one's immune to his Nova Flames. Well, looks like I can't say that anymore because now Iceman, I'll have to say except Iceman now. But it makes sense for Iceman to be the only champion immune to Nova Flames. If he's the only one, as long as this doesn't become a common trend, it's okay. With just one champ carrying Human Torch, sure, fine. It's okay. But yeah, some really sick new immunities with that Nova Flame. Was not expecting that, so that's interesting. Now, the base of Iceman's abilities have stayed the same, but a few things have changed, and these few things do make a very, very big difference. So the biggest change right here are to his critical hits and how he applies Frostbite. So before this buff, Iceman had a 45% chance when he would crit to apply a Frostbite passive. Now, that's been increased from 45% to 70%. It's a very, very big increase. So a 70% chance to inflict Frostbite passive. Frostbite passive lasts for 10 seconds and deal 2,800 energy damage when they expire. And of course, your heavy attacks will instantly make them all explode and do direct damage right away. Now the special 2 can also do that. So if ice armor was consumed, the final hit causes all frostbites to expire instantly. So those are the really big main changes. The special 3 also got an increase from, it was 9 seconds before the cold snap, now it's 18 seconds. Yeah, and then I guess the heavy detonation bonus went up from 0.25 to 0.40 now for bonus damage. So those are the main changes to Iceman. And now I'm sure that doesn't sound like much to you. You're probably thinking, really? That's all they did to Iceman? But before you say that, let me just show you the gameplay, alright? So let me just show you the gameplay now of what Iceman looks like. So this is Iceman, rank 4, no synergies, no suicides, alright? Let's see what he can do. So with this new Iceman buff, I'm not like, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm not 101% happy with it. But I would say I'm about 69% happy with it. Honestly, I'm liking the buff. It's definitely a good start. I don't think this should be the final Iceman that we see translated into MCOC, but it's a lot better than he was, especially with synergies and suicide. So I was gonna go and detonate those 4. You see that was like 25k damage burst. And go ahead and throw a special 1. And so with this new buffed Iceman, one of the things I don't like about it is it kind of makes Iceman's special 2 and 3 pointless. I just see absolutely 0 point to be using them for an ideal loop when playing him after his buff. I just see absolutely 0 reason. Because I think I forgot one of his biggest changes. To tell you guys actually. So that's the special 1 actually has guaranteed frostbites now, which is a very big change. So every time I special 1, you see we get additional Frostbites, and those are guaranteed now. And if the special one also crits, we get more. So it's going pretty slow, won't lie, but trust me, once I put in Synergies and Suicides, it goes way faster, way faster. So I think the biggest problem with this Iceman is that his damage is so reliant on crits, and Iceman does not have the highest crit rate. So I think he just needs some more ways to get the guaranteed Frostbites. Like the special one now has guaranteed applies. I think he just needs some more guaranteed. So there were some spitballing ideas in the CCP to maybe make, if you did a medium light combo with him, so you did a combo ender with a light, then that would be a guaranteed Frostbite on that hit. I like that idea. I don't love the idea of having to do light combo enders, but there's an idea. So there's Winter Soldier taken down in about 2 minutes. You know, really not impressive at all. Let's go ahead and just throw on Suicides and see how big of a difference that makes. And then there's one synergy in particular, I believe it's with Scorpion, that is huge for Iceman. It makes a massive difference. And honestly, I'm thinking if that synergy is maybe intertwined into his main kit a little bit more, then he might be perfect. But yeah, alright, so let's just redo that fight now that we have full Suicides enabled. Of course, Iceman being bleed and poison immune is going to make him extremely, suicide friendly. So let's go ahead and showcase this, and then we'll do one more fight with a full synergy team that I had, and that's going to wow you guys. That fight is going to wow you. I know it will, because it wowed my pants off. But yeah, this Iceman is just a lot of RNG. It's the first RNG is if you get a crit. And then there's a second factor in the RNG. Okay, now it's a 70% chance for that crit to apply a Frostbite. So, honestly, I wish it was even tuned up a little bit more, from 70% maybe to 75 to maybe 80%. Just because when you actually, like, Iceman barely crits as it is. When you do crit, it'd be very nice if he just had guaranteed chance to apply Frostbites, or like an almost guaranteed, like 80 to 90%. But yeah, when that special one crits and it gives you a bunch of Frostbites, it feels really good. So boom, there was 6 Frostbites, about 50k detonation. Not too shabby. We're going to keep spamming these special ones. He also has a synergy to increase the duration on those Frostbites, which is a very nice synergy as well. Boom, that was a pretty big detonation. Okay. Go one more special one, and then one more heavy. That should be all she wrote. Boom. There we go. So with Suicides, minute 24, we cut the time down by like 40-some%, which is it's like we get like 30 or 40% attack from Suicides. But yeah, definitely a lot better with Suicides. Now let me show you guys with some synergies here. So let me just double check Iceman's synergies here. So it's with, it's with Arcus and Scorpion. Those are the 2 synergies I really want. So Scorpion, and I don't mind that, Iceman's best synergy partner is Scorpion, the best science champ in the game. So what this gives is Iceman, so they changed this, they tweaked the synergy a little bit, I'm pretty sure. But now after the buff is currently, so Iceman gains 1100 critical rating while the opponent is suffering from a cold snap effect. So a lot of extra crit rate just when you have the cold snap active, which if you're using the special ones, is pretty much going to be the entire fight. So just increase critical rate. And then the synergy with Arcus is really nice as well. Where's that? Right here. So this is Iceman duration of Frostbite passives. Increase the duration of Frostbite passive by 4 seconds flat. So with this synergy, I'm able to build up past like 10 and detonate them all at once, and you see like 100k damage burst. It's nutty. It's nutty. So really just those 2 synergies. Those are the main ones. Let's rock this team. Now jump in. And like this is the Iceman I want. Like the Iceman you're going to see here, this is what I feel like he should be after the buff. So let me show you guys this fight now with these synergies, and prepare to be wowed. Prepare to be wowed. So you're just going to see we're critting way more, applying way more Frostbites. Boom, we're already at 5. And now with the special one, we're going to jump to past 10. Watch this. Yeah, there's 10. Alright, you see, they last so long, I'm able to detonate them now. Boom, 10. That was 85,000 damage. 85,000 damage, just like that. Okay, we're going to keep applying the special one. Alright. 5 right now, 6. Boom, detonate. There's 50k damage. Alright. Another special one. There's 6. I think I get one more special one off, then I'll go for the heavy. I didn't quite reach it. Just detonate those. 59k. Okay. One more combo. And a special one. Into another special one, I think. And then one more heavy, and that'll definitely kill. More special one. Alright, there's 8 Frostbites. This should kill, I think. Yep. 69k. So that was an extremely impressive fight, if you ask me. That was 1 minute 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds for that. That is the Iceman I want to see on the live server. This is the Iceman. I think if just some of these synergies can be put into his main kit, I think he's good to go. But right now, as he currently is, I think he still needs more. I still think he needs more. But yeah, if he could just get some of these synergies incorporated more so into his main kit, maybe I'll give some of that feedback. But yeah, just more critical rate when that cold snap is active. That is so big. And the increased duration from Vision Arcus, giving Iceman just so much time to explode all those Frostbites at once. So you see really big bursts of damage, and it's just wow. So that's buffed Iceman, guys. Still think he has a ways to go, but with the right synergies after this buff, he is really, and the right masteries, he's really impressing me. So I just wanted to show you guys Iceman's buff with all kinds of different variations, so you can really see how good it is and how bad it is at the same time with different mastery spec or synergy teams. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this buff Iceman video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree that some of those synergies may be intertwined into his main kit? Do you think his buff needs more? Are you happy with the buff? What would you like to see? Do you have any ideas? One other thing I wanted to mention was, like I said, with this currently buffed Iceman, I think the L1 is the only way to go. I think the other specials are essentially useless. So I'd really like to see those other specials get a little bit of love. I'd really love to see the special 3 give him some like absolute 0 effect, where on contact, I had this idea, like he goes into absolute 0 and just any contact made will apply a frostbite to the opponent, kind of like Absorbing Man's magma form. Once you refine it, any contact gives the opponent an incinerate passive. Thinking kind of like that for Iceman special 3, maybe for like a 10-second duration or something. That's what I really love to see. Then I could see the special 3 actually being more worth it. You could actually build up some real damage. But as it is right now, it just does not seem worth it. The special 2 does also not seem worth it. Maybe if there was like, I was thinking some kind of like icicle bleed, because you're like literally impaling them with a big sharp icicle. Maybe a bleed or something on the special 2. I don't know. And yeah, but the special 2, the final hit inflicts 2 personal frostbite passive. That was a big change as well. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this this Iceman buff video. Really keen and interested to see the feedback on this one. Please leave a comment, letting me know what you think, and any feedback that you want me to give to Kabam directly in the CCP, because I really want to see Iceman shining like the cold star I know he is. That's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.